Hi there.
Hello.
So we will get started in a few minutes. I just want to let a few more people get on. And we are talking today on creating Facebook ads and then creating a smart plan to follow up afterwards. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes. Can I ask you a question while we wait?
Sure.
So on the smart plans, the birthday plan, is there a way the first thing like sends out a message to you saying like 5 days in advance to send a birthday card, but I need that to be 10 days. Is there a way to change it or to so that
you can't currently edit the templated smart plans, but you can create your own, or you can copy it and edit it.
Okay, and so if I copy it, then would I be able to edit that?
Yes, you can edit your own template that you create.
Okay.
Erica, I miss you.
I miss you too, Lisa.
I miss seeing you every day.
Yeah, it's weird just seeing four walls.
Weird. Bad. I'm pacing. Okay. I'm going to give you a big bear hug when I see you next time. All right. So how are you doing?
I am doing okay.
Where are you? Is that a picture or is that
It's my virtual background.
Yeah, my husband does that. I was trying to figure that out. Okay, but I will do. I love that. So do you change it every day? Like, hey, today I'm in New York.
Yeah, well, I can change that. I'm on a beach. We can.
I love it.
There we go.
Oh, Alex is here. Hi, Alex.
Hi.
Alex. And so hi.
All right, guys, we will get started. So we're focusing on creating Facebook ads and creating a smart plan to follow up afterward. So the great thing about Command now is that we can create an ad as simple as $1 a day. But the next part is building a smart plan that will automatically send out emails and texts for us, and then we just need to make the phone calls. So with Facebook, we know that we can get ads that convert, and a lot of times we're spending too much money on Facebook ads. So we also know that more contacts equal more appointments. So as the MAPS coach they say it takes 12 people on the phone to create an opportunity, 5 opportunities equal an appointment, and 2 appointments equal a closing. So more contacts is how we get to the leads. So we need to create more leads. So how can we do this? Now we can afford it with Facebook and Command, as simple as $1 a day. So I wanted to show you guys, let's see if I can get this on my screen. So this is an example of a Facebook campaign that was done by one of the apps coaches. Can everyone see that? I can unmute you guys.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, great. So you can see here that they have 5 active ads, over 1,400 impressions, and 33 leads captured for only $30. So who wouldn't like to have 33 leads for $30? So that's less than $1 a day. So Command can drive down the lead cost, which means that goes back into your pocket, which means you're saving more money, which is definitely at this time we want to start saving money and cutting all expenses as much as possible. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to do that with an 8x8 plan. And you can see on my screen here, I can email this to you guys as well, that we're going to go day by day. We'll set up a few days, but once you get the hang of it, it's really simple in the system. So we'll just walk through this plan, but the first thing we're going to do is we are going to create a Facebook ad. So with the Facebook ad, you want to make sure that you are using your system. All right. So when you come to Command, screen here. We're going to go to the campaign section on command. So your campaign section is the little holler out here. We'll click on that. And then we are going to create a new campaign. So with this campaign, it's going to be a social ad. And as they say that listings are king, we want to focus on attracting listings. Everybody likes looking at houses. That's why people love HGTV. That's why it exists. So we're going to pick a listing. We're going to attract listings, and then we're going to focus on Facebook. So we are doing a Facebook campaign. Then from there, we'll do setup campaign. So from here, we are going to add a listing. So we can pull any listing. Obviously, if you're using a listing that isn't yours, you want to make sure you're asking for permission. Okay, so we're just going to pick a listing that we're going to work with today for test purposes. And you'll see that it pulls the images for you, so you don't have to worry about cropping a picture, figuring out the picture size. Command will do everything for you, so it makes it a lot quicker as well. You'll see here that it's pulled the ad text directly from the MLS, so you don't have to worry about filling that in unless you decide to change that as well. And then the great thing also is that it will give you suggestions here. So you can see here, use suggestion. And you can also shuffle that suggestion. So let's see what comes up. What's your home worth? Need to move. So these are popular with attracting a listing, and these are tested. So let's try what's your home worth. Use suggestion. Okay. The same thing with the description. It will say shuffle. Let's see. I can help you get the most for your home. Let me tell you about the neighborhood and the housing market today. So let's try that one. Once that's all done, you're going to hit save ad text. So this is the ad media, which is already done. This you would only change if you needed to, but obviously we already have this in here. That's pulled from KW. And then you can include the ownership statement. So once that's done, hit save media. This is the easiest part. The next part is creating the smart plan, which is a little bit more involved. So then we'll configure the Facebook ad page. We're going to pull from our company page. So now you can see that that's changed. So I always recommend using the Facebook Legion form. It just gets better results. So you're going to click the option. You can change this up to apply now, sign up, learn more. So let's pick learn more. And then we want to give them the option of going to the website once they fill out the information. So it's really important that we're trading data for information. So I'm going to use the URL from our command site. So all I did was search our web address that we were doing, copied and paste the URL, and then I'm going to paste that URL right there. So I don't need to create a website. I don't need to create a landing page. It's already done. Simple, right? The next thing we're going to want to do, Michelle asked, can you post to your own Facebook ad without doing it? Yes. So you can actually just use that link, Michelle, and post that to your own Facebook page. And then we're going to use custom settings. So we don't want to target our database, but that's definitely an option you can do. But we're going to target a custom audience. This is in Westchester. We can change the mile radius to 15 miles. And then we can add some interest. So let's try Zillow. People that are looking at Zillow, let's narrow our target audience. We probably don't want to use Premier Agent because most likely they're agents. So we can see we increased our target demographic. Same thing with Realtor.com. Again, we don't want to use the Pro because those are probably agents. But people that are have interest in looking at those websites, that's who we're targeting. Then we're going to save that. An important rule of thumb here is you want to make sure that your campaigns are always over $10 and at least $3 a day, just so that way you can build momentum. We are going to increase this. So we are spending $4 a day, $40, and we'll save that. Once you're complete, you can hit publish campaign, and then that will be your Facebook ad. That took probably 2 minutes, if that. So once you get the hang of it, you can spit these out really quickly. So the next step is, once the lead comes in, what do we do with it? We need to follow up. So we are going to focus on the Smart Plan. So the Smart Plan looks like this. Day one, you're going to add them to the biweekly nurture Smart Plan. So that's getting the neighborhoods. From the Facebook lead that comes in, we already know that they're interested in that location or that area. So we'll set them up on that neighborhood nurture based on the area. We're going to have them, the email that comes out that automatically comes when you set them up on the nurture Smart Plan, this email automatically gets sent. Then you're going to send an SMS. Now you can send that directly through command, or you can send that through your phone, whatever is easiest for you. And the reason why we do it that way is because it creates a little personal touch. The next step is day two. That's when we are sending an automated email via the system. And then we follow up with a phone call. Now you can leave a voicemail is one option, but you could choose not to leave a voicemail and do a video text message, which is a little bit more personal, gets your face in front of them. And obviously we know that text pick up a lot faster than emails or voicemails. Then day three, we have another text similar to yesterday's call. And this is only if you're not reaching the candidate. So if you do reach them, then you can take them off the plan and then you engage with them on a different basis. So you can say, I saw that you're interested in 123 Main Street. That was a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, and accident on Facebook. Now this is going to be a task, not going to be an automated text because you're creating it personal. You can obviously opt to make it a little bit more automated via Twilio by just making it a blanket statement. I saw that you were interested on our website at blah, blah, blah. I'd love to talk to you a little bit more about it. And that makes it a blanket statement. You can make that an automated message, and it makes it a lot easier for you as well. But we like to personalize things because we know that we get more results when we personalize. So then your email here, you can send them price reductions or open houses that are similar to the area. So I can show you how to do that really quickly. So if you're on your Keller Williams agent site, you can easily search homes, and then you can say price reduced 7 days ago. Once that's done, again, I'm just going to pull the link. I'm going to copy that link, and then I'll insert that link into an email. And I can do the same thing with an open house. So let's create that Smart Plan. I'm not going to walk you through all that. So now I'm in the Smart Plans. From here, I can hit create because we're creating a brand new Smart Plan. And then we'll just name that Facebook follow-up. Once we start trigger activities, we can actually trigger them, but right now we have to manually add that Smart Plan. So the first thing on the Smart Plan is to add them to the biweekly neighborhood nurture. So actually, I need to turn that on, but right now, for time purposes, we'll just add the monthly neighborhood nurture. And the monthly neighborhood nurture will automatically send them an email as soon as they are added to the campaign. So that is step 2 done. The next step is to send out a text message. So as we talked before, we can manually send a text message or we can have it sent through Twilio. So if we manually do it, what we'll do is we create a task, and that will be a touch task. And then we can just say text number 1. And just for reference purposes, we can copy and paste what we wanted to talk about. So, hi, this is blah, blah, blah. And then you can engage them about the home when they reply. So this doesn't go out to the candidate because remember, we are creating a task. We're not sending an automated email. But in case we did want to send an automated email, we just hit send SMS and we type in hi. We can even do the person's name. Just wanted to follow up on the home you saw on homes in Chester County, or whatever your website is. And that makes it very generic, and that will come through your Twilio account. And then you would save that. So we aren't going to do that right now. We're going to make it as a task. So we'll save that. And then the next step in the Smart Plan is a delay. So we are going to set a delay for 1 day. So the next step will be day 2. And the next step is an email. So we are going to send an email, and it pops down there. We can choose between a simple and an HTML email. I'll walk you through an HTML email after this as well. And those are just saved designs on your command as well. So with this, we can do name of property, be the subject to make it, again, personalized. And then we are going to say, hi, contact first name. And we are going to say, I saw that you were looking at a home on Facebook, and I want to see if I could give me feedback. Is this the type of home you're thinking of buying? Nice and simple. We see that pickup rates are a lot higher when it looks a little personalized and doesn't look like it has a whole lot of images in it. So that's the reason why this is just a simple standard email. Then our next task is your phone call. So we're going to make a quick phone call. And we could do...
Erica, quick question.
Sure.
When you did name of property, is that a field that auto-populates, or is that...
It does not.
So
that's something...
do you have to look at this before it goes out?
So for the automated emails, yes, you need to change this before it goes out.
Ah.
So I wouldn't probably make this name of property. You can make homes in, whatever, Chester County, or whatever, to make it simpler so you're not having to personalize it every time.
Yeah,
but that's what you could do.
Okay.
So that's my suggestion. Then we have, hi, this is blah, blah, blah with Keller Williams. I saw that you're interested in blah, 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 blah. So this is just your phone call. This is just your reference. You could obviously have a conversation with this person. You can make this a voicemail. Again, we talked about creating a video with this. With iPhones, it's really simple. When you go to the SMS, there's a little video option. And then I think the newer Androids have the same option as well. So you can just do a video text message. So then our next step is day 3. So we're going to add another delay. So we have 1 day here. And the next step is actually a text message. And again, it's really up to you. You can make these automated so that way you can just set it and forget it. or you can actually make it a task if it's something that you're going to do in your mornings and you're going to run through your task list. So we're just going to say text number 2 because we're actually creating a task for this. So in the morning, I can just send these out. And I saw that you were interested in blah, blah, blah. And you can always obviously make this a little bit more personable because you're actually manually doing this versus sending it out via Twilio. So we'll save that. And I'll show you actually what that looks like. So if you have a contact in the system and you have their phone number and you have your Twilio set up, you're going to click on this and you could call or text them. Let's find somebody that we have texting capabilities. I don't think I have Twilio set up on this account. But you click that. I'm going to switch accounts really quickly, guys. Sorry about that. So once we're in a contact and you have your Twilio set up, all right, technology. So we'll click on here and we'll see text. So we can see that our Twilio phone number is here. You can type your text message and we'll just copy from what we had here and we can make our edits and then we'll send the text. So that's really simple out of the system. So that'll usually appear on your task list if you need to send a text. Okay. So then we go back to our smart plan. There we go. And we'll send out the next step, which is an automated email again. And then I'll show you guys how to use the HTML emails as well. So what we talked about before was sending them price reductions. So price reductions in Chester County. And we'll just edit this to make it personal. Hi. Contact first name. Here's a home just like the one I met you at, price reduced in the last 7 days. And then that's where we would include the link. So let's grab the link really quickly. So I'm going to say reduced homes, add the target link, add link. All right. And then I'm sure you're looking for the best deal. Do you want to see these homes in person? So then you would hit save on that. And then as I was talking before, there are some pre-templated emails that KW has set up for us. So on day 6, there's actually an option to send a smart plan task, which is an HTML work with sellers and templates. So we are going to send an HTML email. And then you will see here that it says browse library for email template. Then this is the work with me email. Let's see what that looks like. And that's what it is. When you're ready to sell, I'm here to help. It has your app and it has all the details about KW. So sometimes if you don't have an email that you want to create, remember that we have these pre-templated emails here in the system that you guys can take and choose and use in your smart plans. And that is what you would do. Oh, we need a subject. And then you'd build out the rest of your plan based on the action plan that we've set up. Okay, does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, Erica, this is Gus. So when you're building this out, the two steps back when you put in the market information, so are you trying to do a larger market area, or are you literally changing that out every time you add a new person into the Facebook plan? Or are you building sort of a large?
So if I'm doing the recent price reductions, then I'm going to make that more generic because that's going to be an automated email.
Yeah.
They're already receiving the bi-weekly neighborhood plans, which is personalized to the area that when they sign up, you select.
Yeah. So are you sort of building it to a more broad area, like say Westchester, and then you're putting Westchester? You're just putting everybody into that area. Are you going in every so often and changing that information, or?
So here's another option. So with this, you can make it very generic, and you can put in, you know, the area that you're working with. Or what you can do is you can make a Facebook plan for Westchester, a Facebook plan for Chester Springs, a Facebook plan for Malvern. So whatever areas that you're working with, you would apply the plan directly to the area that they're working with, so you're not having to go and edit every time for each candidate. You already have the plan set up, so that when you apply it, it already is set for price reductions in Westchester, price reductions in Chester Springs. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and that information's actually, the links that you're putting in there, those are live links that are actually
Correct.
updated. So
They're
a month
updated.
from now, it's updated to 7
Correct.
days. Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I was going.
Yep.
Okay.
This is Melissa. I have a question. How do you attribute the people that are responding to the specific smart plan? You know who they are. Are they identified somehow?
So we actually, this is something that I could teach on another one because it takes a little longer. We actually have a Zap set up. So every Facebook ad campaign that we have gets a certain tag or gets a notification. So as soon as we get a Facebook lead comes through one of our campaigns, we get an email, we text message, or it's tagged. Does that make sense?
Actually, my computer is glitching out. I didn't catch that, but I'm sure I can catch that up. The second thing is, do I need to add Twilio to my, is that another app I need to add?
So you have an option to add Twilio to your account, which is obviously an added expense. I think it's about 3 cents a text message you send out and $1 a phone number. But you can also just text from your phone, which is simple. But if you want to make it automated, then yes, you want to use Twilio.
Yeah, so I just need to figure out who's, I guess they just appear automatically in the smart plan once they've responded, right?
Yes, so they'll actually you'll get a notification from Kelly, your app, and then the little bell here will go off once you receive a text message, and you can just click on that and reply to that person from there.
Got it. Thanks.
Yes, and buyer, I'll send everybody the smart plan after this. Any other questions?
Yeah, Eric, I think I think it was might have been you that broke up when you were talking about the Facebook and Zap, how you filtered.
Yes, I mean, that's definitely something I can teach on another course, but that's a little bit more involved and it's a little more advanced. So I actually create Zaps per campaign ad that we have. So we actually get an email and a text message because some of us don't check our Kelly app as often. So every time we get a lead, we get texted the information and we get an email. And then I also have it set where we get that person gets tagged into the system. So with that tag, I know this person came from whatever ad that it's associated with, and I can apply the certain smart plans to that person.
And
Zap is
that
not
service
free.
has a fee to it, correct?
Yes, Zap is not free.
Okay, and that's Twilio?
Twilio is for text messaging. Zap is just for if this happens, then this is what happens. And that's what we use it for, that purpose.
Okay, thanks.
Any more questions? You can definitely feel free to reach out to me. I'm going to put up my information up on the screen. You can reach me on email, Facebook Messenger, or IG Messenger. I'm pretty, flexible on timing, and I do Zoom calls or one-on-ones if you need. Okay. Well, everybody enjoy the rest of the day. It's sunny out for the most part, and I will talk to you soon.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.